this week, basically a week after I finished my 3 day fruit fast, I mentioned that I was thinking about doing a fourth day. Well, I did do the fourth day, but then I just continued on, not with a fruit fast, but just not doing any animal based products. So basically, continuing a plant based diet. It's been really good. It's been tough at times mentally, just because of I guess normal things that people experience was normal basically in the society that we live in today. With basically the sugar addiction. So, just craving things that are sweet every now and then, but not a whole lot though. So I was really surprised at how little I did. But I was telling some of my friends the other day I've been really craving the chili cheese Fritos. So yeah, it wasn't even just a plant based diet. It was a no processed foods is really what I was doing. So just doing whole foods. That's really what I was doing. So yeah, it's been good, and I'm going on. I'm gonna make it 2 full weeks. So Monday I think will be July 3rd. So that'll be my last day with that. So but like I said, it's been good in the sense of I've been able to do it. I definitely enjoy the foods that I eat. Only once again eating things that I like. Doing that also like with a intermittent fasting too. So only eating within the time frame that I eat, which is something that I do on a regular basis anyway. One of the benefits that I did notice with this is for the last I don't know 4 years maybe been having extreme pain when it's time for my period to come, and it's not even really time. I'm gonna say it's like 2 weeks before. I just start experiencing extreme pain, cramping. I'm talking about feeling like I'm gonna black out or pass out or something. I'm just breaking out, feeling like my body overheats. Bloating, definitely. My skin is so like tender to the touch, even. And it's any part of my body too. I mean, it can be my feet, my hands, like my thigh or whatever. Just sore to the touch. Just hurts. Where I'm taking ibuprofen, or I rotate the ibuprofen because I don't be taking it all the time. So I rotate that with raspberry leaf pills. I got it in the pill form or in tea form. I can't really, go fix the tea or whatever when I'm at work. So I take the pills. They are very effective. I think just as effective as the tea. I haven't really noticed a decline or a drop off or anything when I take the raspberry leaf pills versus the tea. But I haven't even needed that. And I didn't even realize that, I started doing this basically 2 weeks out at that window where the pain would have normally started. And I didn't even realize until yesterday that I'm 3 days away from, period start date. And I have not had to take any ibuprofen or raspberry leaf pills for that matter. So that was really a revelation to me. Like I said, I just realized that this morning. That, like I said, that has been a real revelation. I've heard people say it before, but I just like, well, I was vegan before, and I didn't experience it. I did experience a decrease in the pain, a decrease in the menstrual flow, but not just a total like where there's almost none. I'm talking. I had like moments of feeling like it, but I didn't, like I said, I wasn't overwhelmed with that pain to the point where I forgot I was that close to the date, the start date. So that part has been a real blessing. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is trying it again next month, exactly 2 weeks out, starting with the fruit fast and then keep continuing on. Because like I said, I eat mostly vegetarian anyway. Got a little carried away, well, very carried away with the processed foods, but being off of them, having this strictly whole foods diet that I've been consuming, still monitoring how much I eat definitely, and then the time period that I eat within, monitoring those things definitely. So I'm hoping it'll be good. Like this will continue on, and I will discover this is what I really need, and really break that addiction that I have to the processed foods. I haven't been having any sodas, like no caffeine, nothing. Just been drinking my herbal tea, drinking my water, right, like spring water and like Perrier water, that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, it's been that's big for me. That is really big for me because like I said, the pain is so intense. I feel like I'm gonna pass out or black out sometimes, and then taking that all of that ibuprofen and the raspberry pills. I like sometimes like it's like every 2 hours or hour and a half where I need it. So real blessing. But you stay tuned for the rest of the video where I just walk you through like some of the food, some of my food preparations, some of the foods that I used to break my fast, and then some of the foods that I was just eating, during this week, actually this week. All right, getting ready to break my fast today with this cantaloupe. I got it when I initially went on my fruit fast, but it wasn't ripe. But today it is very ripe, very sweet. It's actually very delicious. So that's what I'm breaking the fast with today. I am preparing some spelt flatbreads. I don't know if I'll show those to you. It depends on how they look. I don't usually make them very attractive, but they usually taste very good. They just don't look very good. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to it and show you all. But this is the beginning of my preparation of some spelt flatbreads. Okay, making a little fajitas to go on my flatbread. Probably have this with a little bit of avocado. Maybe put a little cayenne pepper on it, and what else was that? I want to put some, probably like some oregano on there, some basil, oregano. But yeah, just some fajitas for today. And this just consists of portobello mushrooms, onions, and white, that's regular, with yellow onions, red peppers, and yellow peppers. That's it. So here's the end results of my flatbread, spelt flatbread. What is this? A few ingredients, just spelt flour. There's spring water in there, a little bit of grapeseed oil, and some onion powder. I did put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there, and some sea salt to give it a little bit of taste. Could put cayenne pepper in there, but I didn't. I opted not to. I want to, I like to have the option of making stuff spicy or not. So, and with this, I chose not to this time. But once again, this is my spelt bread, flatbreads. So I'm gonna take these, make some little mushroom fajitas out of them. So. Just came from the grocery store buying some food for the end of the week. What's today? I think today is Thursday. I usually shop on Sundays for the week, but buying fresh fruits and vegetables. Gotta shop a little bit during the week too, because I just like things to be fresh. I don't want to be scraping part off or whatever when it's not good. But these are my black oyster mushrooms. Not the most attractive things, but I love them, especially now too that I know I can cook them in the air fryer. They've been really good. They come out actually very tender too, and if you do it just right, you can get a little crunch on there too. So they were really good. Like I said, they were really tender, like a tenderness that I've never achieved with them from a frying them in a frying pan. But then too, not having all that oil, so that's good. I spread a little bit of avocado oil on the foil to put them in the air fryer. And then I got another watermelon. It's pretty big. I think it was expensive though. It was $10.99. I didn't appreciate that for the good fruit, but this one does have seeds, so happy about that. Even love seeing a little bit of dirt on there, like that, it's been in the ground, not in a lab or something somewhere, but that's all good. And then I got some bok choy here. Love bok choy. This had a taste for it. I crave earthy foods most of the time, actually. I think I mentioned I was craving lentils and chickpeas. So this week I'm craving the bok choy. So got a little bit. Got to have my avocados. Gotta have avocados. I went to the store on Sunday and they didn't have any that were ripe enough to eat. Like, they were like really green, really hard, like rocks, basically. So glad I found some avocados today. You gotta get those things when they're available. And I noticed that different stores will have them. Like if one store has the ones that are not ripe, you go to another store, they usually have the ones that are ripe. So I don't know if they rotate that or what, but glad I found the ripe ones ready. This one right here will be eaten today, and then these will last me like later into the weekend. So. And then got my grapes. So I go to this particular store to get seeded grapes, but they didn't have any seeded grapes. That's so annoying because this store used to have them all the time. But you know, I got some anyway. So that's just a few of the things that I got to finish me out for the rest of the week. And you know, getting into my weekend, I'll probably have to go back and get something else. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. I love eating, you know, live foods and mostly raw foods, and it's feeling good getting back to some of my good ways. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you all.